What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours on which route you choose to take. Now, as I always say, you get two choices. The ability to faithfully settle in the life that has been set out for you, or the ability to pave a path towards your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So, hey, look. When you know who you are and you know what you are capable of, do not turn around and go back. Because I promise you, they're going to try every trick they can to confuse you, to manipulate you into thinking that, you know what I'm saying, they're actually for you and they're not. That's the whole point. The point is to get you to dim your light so that they can consume it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to have strong power in who you are. And that just goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not going to like it. They're going to be jealous. You feel me? They're going to try to knock you off your pivot, throw your head off the swivel. First and foremost, before you even try to think that, you know what I'm saying, you can help someone else, because that's the magic of it, you got to save yourself first and know who you are and stand in it, because that's what people are going to test. That's what people are afraid of. You know what I'm saying? They don't care to really get to know who you are for real. They're judging you based off of appearance. First things first. You know what I'm saying? So in order to know and understand who you are and the power that you hold, you have to know yourself. And you got to be able to stand in that against anybody who will test you, which means healing your weaknesses. Because I promise you, a lot of people that are strong-willed, you know what I'm saying, they've been playing the game for so long that they're able to carefully articulate how to play against somebody's emotions, you know what I'm saying, or against the things they have a wall up. So if they feel as if they know how to act to weaken that, there goes your whole system, crumbles down, and they consume your power for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you, listen, it's tricky, but it's wise that you know these things, because I'm telling you, there are people in the world that are half light and half dark. And what I mean by that is they have survived in the dark long enough to make it through the fire to be of light. So if you think you're going to come in and try to use their light to take it back to your little comrades to form a plan on trying to hate against the light, or try to, you know what I'm saying, dim their light, you're going to have a rude awakening. And not just you, but everybody you participate in this little covenant with. To where at some point, someone is going to get tired of the backlash, and they're going to have you wake up to your own shit. You know what I'm saying? However that may look for you. Sometimes, again, like I said, when you're a person that is capable of understanding who you are and what you stand for, a lot of times they're not going to be there for the things that mean the most to them, like teach them the most lessons. You're going to have to take yourself out of the circumference, because when you put yourself back in it, they're going to act like everything is fine. You know what I'm saying? But when you are away, they face some things that usually has them pulling on your energy more and more, because they're realizing that it's hard to be able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it's hard and easy, dark and light. You know what I'm saying? It's something that your life will be created in darkness, but you're either going to stay in that darkness or you're going to step into the light, meaning you are going to automatically take that darkness with you, but you're not going to have to succumb to belittling yourself to identify who you are. Like, it was safer to move in the dark. People felt more comfortable because they didn't want to risk being who they truly are and get knocked down. But if you carry both energies with you, you feel me? Listen, all you know is that, play with me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a rude awakening. And people have just been in a certain position in life where their kindness has been misused. You know what I'm saying? And disrupted. So some people turned into the dark to live, to where they don't express no more light. And then some people, the light is who they are, that they had to figure out how to use their darkness. So the darkness is actually the people, you feel me, that stand behind them. Whatever you want to call it, the ancestors, you know what I'm saying, the universe, whatever you want to call it, because these people know deep down inside from monitoring them their whole life that they never changed to the pain that actually hurt them. They stayed in the light, and every time they gave somebody a chance, a person operated in darkness tend to run over that and use it, and it tend to cripple them in life. Now they have the self-awareness to take care of themselves first before they operate in a way where they give people chances. I'm the type of person, I know how to completely shut up, be quiet, mind my own business, and stay out of yours. Because I refuse to engage with people that haven't learned their lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because their sole intention is to come into your energy to try to use it for themselves. They mean you no good. They don't want to see you go far. You feel me? They just want to try to get over ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Without actually doing the work. And again, it's complicated for everybody. Everybody got their own work, their own mission. So you can explain it as many times as you want. Some people are just not there and won't get it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm trying to just help people understand that there are people out there that are of dark and light. And their light is telling the truth. So they stand behind everything they say because they really are that. And the light that they exude speaks for itself. You feel me? But the darkness is the invisible part of themselves that also speaks for them, that people tend to underestimate because they think that person is soft. You feel me? Listen, if I were you, I wouldn't. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just coming from experience. Me being able to love people genuinely, even though they stomped all on my name and shit, made me feel bad about who I was, I still continue to love them and care about them. You know what I'm saying? And over time, what I learned to do is take that power and use it to where now, listen, I don't gotta be rude. I don't gotta use violence. I don't gotta let you mistreat me, but you will feel it through the energy of someone else, through the same energy that you exude onto someone that you didn't know who you was dealing with. So listen, be very mindful and very careful, you know, because it's getting real reckless on the streets, and the heat is only turning up, but in a way where it's cooling down, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Sacramento my whole life, and usually around this time it's extremely hot. But as of lately, you know what I'm saying, the weather is like not how it usually is. You know what I'm saying? The glow, and I think that's because of the energy on the planet is shifting in a way where people who were supposed to wake up are actually waking up and doing the work. And even though other people may be taking a little bit longer to shift, they're working on it. And then there are ones that ain't shifting. So but again, life is light and dark. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, a lot of times people be scared of people that can fight and are violent. But I think it's a new type of power y'all should be scared of now. And those are the ones that are people that, you feel me, are not really like that for real. But they're gonna have you experience your karma by you going out and doing that to people. You're gonna get it done back to you. And listen, if you don't wake up, it could put you in a dangerous situation. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I was once afraid of the power that I had, but once I woke up to who I was for real, and know that your identity is created based off who you are, you know what I'm saying? I started to realize what I could do, and the people that tend to play with me. You know what I'm saying? And I flipped it, and I don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have never kept playing with me. I was genuine. I was kind. I respected you. I showed you love, and you decided to just run all over me. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to put up my defenses. Otherwise, you're going to still think that type of behavior is cool. And now, hey, once I get quiet, you should be scared. You should be really scared and afraid, because that means that I tried, it didn't work, and now I'm going to the next available option. And you might not be ready for it, because it's going to have a good, serious kickback. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to learn by understanding what you needed to learn when it was in your face, like I said before in the last video, you're going to be put in a situation you can't get out of. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm telling you, that's for people to understand. That's why they say focus on yourself. Trust and believe. I got that down packed. I do everything that I loved to do when I was a kid. Can't nobody make me change my mind. Can't nobody help me indulge in all the street stuff I was in because I didn't know how to be myself. I'm not going backwards. You cannot get me to go back. I'm going to be myself on 10 toes. If you don't like that and you can't agree with that, then it's best we don't have nothing in common and you stay far, far away from me. Because if you come into contact with me, I'm going to wake that whole little facade up that you got going. Because I can see through all the layers that you have masked yourself to be able to be comfortable in this world. You feel me? I can see you, for real. You, actually you. You know what I'm saying? And people just feel so intimidated by that. They feel so uncomfortable because they feel as if they need to get something from that person because that person can see them so deep. It's not like that. I don't need nothing from you. I'm not trying to get nothing from you. I'm myself. And I'm going to be myself in all ways. Listen, people out here be wanting attention, boy. They'll get it any way they can. They'll try to play on your insecurities. They'll try to bubble you up, make you feel good about who you are, so you ride that coattail. And when you don't give them that, it's almost like their whole system is debunked. They don't know what to do when you come around because they never encountered something that they thought they had studied. You feel me? Listen, and let me tell you something. People who have the most traumatic childhoods have the most self-awareness when it comes to understanding how to read people. You feel me? Because of the simple fact that's what they had to know how to do to be able to survive. So their system is well calculated and they're schooled one-on-one on how to operate that way. So when you change and flip the game up, they're completely shocked. It's like getting a pop quiz in school on something you didn't study for. They have no idea. They completely get an F because they thought that they had it together and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, just be you. Be yourself. Whatever that may look like for you. You know what I'm saying? It may take a whole journey and a destination to get there. But your life will be a whole lot better when you get to that spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all the hurts you've been through. That is going to be the part that gets you where you're going. Is you understanding it instead of ignoring it. That's what's uplifting a lot of people currently is the fact they went through so much stuff when they was a kid. And they were able to become who they were out of it, despite it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of turning into people that are dark. You know what I'm saying? They basically don't have no real connection with anyone because their whole life is formulated off of using people. Again, their childhood trained them to be like that. And so they think everybody want to use them, so the best thing they do is try to use you first before you try to use them. Until you encounter somebody that don't give a damn about what you working on. Because I'm me. I'm going to be myself. Listen, it shakes the whole system up. And that's a lot of what the system has been banking on. So, again, be mindful. You know what I'm saying? It's not to push nobody away. It's not to scare nobody away. Listen, half of the time, I don't even want to be bothered with people. Especially if you ain't being yourself. You know what I'm saying? But people make it to where they automatically get attracted to my energy. So you put yourself in my life. So now I got to show you who I really am for real. Otherwise, you would have left me alone. You know what I'm saying? You would have let me be. So again, be mindful and understanding of the fact that being yourself is what's going to get you far. You know what I'm saying? Faking it, you just don't know who you're dealing with these days. You don't know who is behind those people, alive or deceased. You know what I'm saying? Because we're flipping into a new energy and a lot of people have passed and a lot of those people operate in dark, evil ways and they protect the people that are sent here on an assignment to protect the legacy. So be mindful of who you out here messing with because it might be the last day you decide to mess with someone that was kind to you to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.